All right, here we are. Welcome. Welcome to the Sunfired Culinary Institute. Just a little magic today. Real magic. We're talking cocoa magic. See that? This is the real nut. In Jamaica, we call it a dread nut because it's dreaded than dread. But it's coconut milk today. And coconut milk is a water extract of the coconut, the mature coconut, the dry coconut, we call it in Jamaica. And we're going to fuse the mature coconut with the young coconut, the water coconut. Of course, this one, it's a big nut and it's hard to crack. It's mature. So the first thing we're going to do, we're going to get our little instrument here. Just get your little old hammer, dust it off, and it's good to go. Any tough surface that can crack a nut that's hard to crack, this is what you want to do. And just hit it. Strike it anywhere so you can just create, yeah, that's it. Just a crack. That's all you want to do. Drain that water out. See that nice flow of living water. But this is a mature coconut water, so it doesn't have the kicker electrolytes that the young coconut water does. We could still use this water for the milk, and it's perfect for the milk. So we have one coconut that we have already pre-cracked, and this one was a special gem. See that there? It's got a sprout in it. And how do you know that this coconut is sprouting? Right here. The three eyes here, you're going to see the third eye. Look at it. You see how it is like this? So generally, if you look at a coconut, you will see that there's one side of the triangle. It's three parts to the coconut. So one side of the triangle is flat. This is the flat belly here. These sides have a little bump on each side, so you lay it on the flat side. So laying it on the flat side, you see we have, well, if you turn it upside down from the flat, you see the two eyes and the nose, you know, that real monkey image. But turning it like this, they're down. So the third eye is the one on the top. Now, and this is the one, you see it here, that where it would sprout out. So this is the new root coming out whereby it anchors down into the earth, and here comes another coconut factory. Coconut trees or coconut factory. Not only coconut trees, but apple trees, mango trees, avocado trees, watermelon vine. These are food factories. And you know these things. Every coconut brings another tree in it, or a potential tree. So realistically, we should have coconuts galore. We should be overrun by coconut trees. That's the way it was in the tropics before someone came and chopped down the trees to raise cattle. Coconut got better quality protein than cattle meat. So we're coming back home now. This is where we see the shift in humanity, and we're coming back to real food, real protein, real richness, fat that has gusto in it. So we crack the coconut and you break it up into small pieces. So just hold it in your hand with your hammer and break it into small pieces. So you get pieces like this, okay? And what we're gonna do with these pieces, we're gonna dice them up to run them in our in our blender. So this is all you need is a blender to get this going. And with the coconuts, chopping it up in small pieces like this. If you have a juice extractor and you want coconut oil, then this is the way to go. You get fresh coconut oil by running this meat. Yeah, meat, not meat. Of course it's meat. Meat is food. The original meaning of the word meat is food. So you get this nut meat, run it through your juice extractor, and you get coconut cream. Fresh coconut cream. Creme de la creme. The best. You want coconut oil? Okay, so you take that fresh coconut cream that you have juice extracted from your mature coconut, leave it out in the sun for 3 days would work, you know, if you're in the tropics. But you know, if you're up there in Iceland, cold land, you know what happens. you may not be able to make coconut oil fresh like this. And you know, it's interesting, coconut oil is the only oil that you as a consumer can actually make in your house. And that's all you need. Again, a juice extractor, and you extract the fat out of this mature coconut. So what we're doing now is going to be coconut milk. So you have 3 different liquids that we derive from coconut. The first one that we derive, that we use on a daily basis to hydrate and to get those electrical energy, get the electrolytes, because coconut have more electrolytes than any other food on the planet, especially when it's young. So we get our young coconut right here that's only been on the tree for about 1 year. So it's pure water. So you see, the rounder the coconut, more water is in it. As they begin to mature, they start to elongate. So you have a cushion under here because they're aerodynamic. See, this is the bottom right here, that point. So when the coconut falls from the tree, guess what's landing first? This part right here, aerodynamic. I mean, nature is perfect, okay? So we're gonna grab this young coconut and we're gonna pop the cork. Pop the cork. I mean, real live water from the breast of the earth. The coconut is the breast of the earth. We're going to use this one to make the milk for you. So what we're going to do, number 1, we're going to go ahead and put our chopped coconut into the blender. But before I do that, let me go ahead and pour the coconut water in. Right there, from the breast of the earth. The breast of the earth. And you know, the coconut tree, it's a male energy, it's a phallic, it's a obelisk. Here you got a man sporting 300 breasts. Wow, that's a dynamic man, but he couldn't do it without the woman because he's anchored in Mother Earth, the real true Pachamama, the Father Mother. Mother Earth, keep that coconut anchored down, and the coconut tree, as it is above, so it is below. You see a 100-foot tall coconut tree? Its roots going down 100 feet. And these are where the roots originated from. This is the stem cell. That's the stem cell right there. The eye of the next coconut, the third eye, coconut tree. We're gonna go ahead and put in our coconut meat here. So now to get the coconut meat out of the shell, once we crack it, get a nice sharp knife, or you can get a dull knife, but you're gonna pry it open. So you just go back and forth like this. Keep it on the board. You don't wanna cut your hand, so don't try to do this in your hand. So back and forth, and you prying it open. Then you just snap. You snap it out, and there you go. A little bit of shell came off on that one, so I'm just gonna cut it right off so we don't put the shell in the blender. And this is the way we go. We are going to dice these up a little smaller and in the blender. So we have 2 cups of coconut meat, 2 cups of coconut water, and we're going to blend away. Here we go. Let's rock it. Your good, high-powered, heavy-duty blender. If you just have a household blender, don't stress it. Use it as well. It would work. So here we go, all the way up. 45 seconds, less than a minute. So you're just grinding it down. So you need to step up to modern technology. Cooking is outdated. Come on now, step up, come on up to date. We got blenders now, we got juicers, food processors. So you want to make your nice homemade milk, just like what we're doing here. You're going to need a press bag. This is a juice bag, so, or a milk bag if you may. And we're going to put our ground coconut, blended coconut right into our press bag, pull the drawstring, and you can get these press bag at sunfire.com as well. We have these for you. So here, you're gonna put that love in it right now. So you're gonna wring it tight. You know, just put your vibration, put your spirit in there. So here we have a nice, rich coconut milk. We're extracting the protein, the fat, liquid protein, liquid fat, just blended with that water. So here we have coconut milk. We're going to take it to the next level here. So we can raise the vibration up. So the plain milk is how you want to start off, you know, especially with the babies, with the children. You can feed the baby this after the breast milk. This is the next milk that I would recommend that you get baby started with to wean the baby off of the breast milk. But then for us, with our mature taste buds, we can step it up. So one of the things you might want to do is make it a little sweeter. This is perfectly sweet. Coconut has 10% sugar, so it's not like when you use water, you have to sweeten water. This does not need to be sweetened. It is perfectly sweetened, exactly the way it is. But we know how we are today. We really run on sugar, and we like another level of sugar. So if you're gonna sweeten, the best option, the best choice for sweetening is dates. So we're gonna get our dates here that have pits in them. We're gonna remove the pit from the date. Here we go. Number one, you remove this little stem part from the date. You cut it open and just roll it, and you get these pits out. Those are coming out. So here we have our 6 cups of coconut milk, and we're going to go ahead and add 6 dates to this. Now, I see we got things going on here. Here comes our pitcher. We're gonna pass this on to the pitcher here. We're gonna pass it on to the pitcher, and I'm gonna pour this into our pitcher. Okay, so we pour with intention all the way. So we get it right in. Here we go. So you see what we ended up with, our 6 cups of coconut milk. So this coconut milk now, you know, I'm gonna have my tasting glass here. So I want to see. I mean, for me, at 73, this is how I love my coconut milk. Perfecto. Yes, I would have it no other way. But for you, I know you want to jazz it up. Woo! Nice. So you want to jazz it up, go natural all the way. So we're going to put 3 dates in our blender right here. 3 dates. We're going to put nutmeg. See your nutmeg? You want to get the whole nutmeg and grater it fresh. So we have some we've grated for you already. And we're going to put a dash of nutmeg. You know, a dash, well, you know, we have a tablespoon, a half a tablespoon, 1 teaspoon, half of a teaspoon, quarter of a teaspoon, half of a quarter of a teaspoon is a pinch of nutmeg. Half of a pinch is a dash of nutmeg. So that's about 1/16 of a teaspoon. Yeah, I know you're following me with the math, don't you? Okay, so here we go. A dash of nutmeg. Nutmeg is loud, so don't overwhelm it. Just a dash. Let's go into the blender. And vanilla magic. Not just any vanilla, but the real vanilla. The bean. Okay. La vaina de vainilla. So it's a bean. We're going to slit this in half. So this is how you want. You don't want vanilla flavor. Vanilla flavor is chemicals. You don't want vanilla alcohol free because it was made, processed with alcohol, but they removed the alcohol with chemicals. If anything, you can do your vanilla flavor. I mean, your vanilla extract, but you know it's extracted with 30% alcohol. So to bypass all of that, you need to come all the way live. Come all the way home. This is your vanilla bean. Okay? And you see that resin in there. You see that on my finger? That's the bean. This is the bean. So that's what's going in. So you get your knife and just scrape. Here we go. So this is about a half of a bean, the scraping from one bean. That's where the flavor is in this, not in the pod. It's just a shell of a bean. So you got to get here, know thy food. Here we go. And we're going to put our milk in here. We're putting 4 cups of our milk right there. 4 cups of milk. We're going to go ahead and blend this and see what kind of magic we have come up with. And it's ready. Now, I'm not going to strain this because I want to get the little grains of the nutmeg in there. Just going to have a little taste. Wow. Shh. Don't tell everybody. They're going to drink you out. Nice. But look, for the kids in us, we got to take it to the ultimate level. Coco-Mango. Coco-Mango. We're going to put mango in here. I'm going to get my special mango knife. Got a knife just to peel my mango. So I'm going to come right from the top. And look, this is not just any mango. This is a special mango from Panama. This is the Mango Victoria. And it's a very special mango, only grown here in Panama. And thanks to one of our great food scientists, agronomists, who has definitely come up with the perfect mango. Now this mango here, so I'm gonna go ahead and peel the skin just like this, like you're peeling an orange. And we wanna get all that skin off of there. And then we're gonna get the flesh off of the seed, the meat off of the mold. So here's the mango pit right there. You see the eye of the pit? We're gonna go above that eye and we're gonna carve the mango fruit off of the bone, off of the mango seed, just like this, right here. And this is what we have right here. Perfect mango for the perfect occasion. The Coco-Mango shake. So we add 1 cup of mango to our blender, and we're gonna go ahead and keep on blending here. Fuse that mango in with our coconut milk. And this is, again, as we call it, the Coco-Mango. You don't need a lot of blending, under 30 seconds. That's all we need. And wow, shake it. Mango shake, look at it. The real thing right there. I'm in heaven. Coco-Mango, my drink for today. Your drink for tomorrow. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for coming home. It's been a pleasure. It's a joy. Keep tuned. Aris Life. This is the place to be.